Good morning, everyone. This is Pip Coleman coming in to do the Find Your Soul show. And this week we are in the last quarter moon in Sagittarius. So we are moving from the full moon to the new moon. And oh my God, it's like the end of February already. It's crazy. The year is, I feel like things are speeding up every year. And I heard people say that when I was young. I heard people say, the years are going by so quickly. And there is something in that. There is definitely something in that about time and the way that we perceive time. Perhaps as a child, we actually have that energy of it doesn't matter and we're in the present moment. And so we have this different perception about time. We sort of spend less time worrying about the future, less time lamenting the past. We just are. And maybe that makes time slow down. Maybe. Interesting. Anyway, slight tangent, of course. That's me, if anyone knows me. So this is important. This particular waning moon, because when we're in the energy of Sagittarius, this particular energy is all about gratitude. And I've learned a lot about gratitude over the years, and I am currently doing some work on my money mindset. And one of the things that's really big in terms of abundance, really key in terms of abundance, is to be grateful. Be grateful for where you are right now, and be grateful for all the things that you have. Be grateful for all the abundance that you have. And that in itself will attract more abundance to you. It's amazing how being grateful for what you have and really highlighting that for yourself will actually be a money magnet, a happiness magnet, a love magnet, whatever it is that you're trying to attract, a health magnet. And so today we're going to talk about a few different ways that you can do gratitude, enhance gratitude and appreciation. So say hey from wherever you're coming in. Welcome. It's always nice to be here, and it's great. And hopefully we can have a bit of a conversation this morning about gratitude. So the beautiful Yasmin Boland has this card, is the card for practicing gratitude and the last quarter moon in Sagittarius. Gorgeous. Another one of my favorite colors is that beautiful pinky watermelon-y color, as well as this amazing aqua. I love those sorts of colors that make me feel happy, So this practicing gratitude thing is interesting. The big thing, I guess, too, with gratitude is to be lighter, like finding ways to have a lightness in your being, in your soul, because the lighter that you can be, the less seriously that you can take things, the more attractive that you'll be, the more magnetic that you'll be in terms of all the things that you're wanting to achieve. So one of the things that Yasmin says about this particular moon is to laugh. Find ways to laugh. Do lots of things that lighten your mood, and things like, dancing, singing, watching a funny movie, all of the things. What kids, if you have children, yes, they can probably make you want to stab yourself in the eye with a pencil, because they're so frustrating sometimes, I'm sure. And they can also make you laugh until you cry, right? I'm sure that you know what I mean. So that is something that we need to focus on this week in particular, is finding ways to laugh, finding ways to be grateful in the moment, being present in the moment. And one of the techniques that I love from Abraham Hicks is the Rampage of Appreciation. And the Rampage of Appreciation is a sort of a twist on gratitude, in that it's not necessarily about talking about or writing about the things that you have had. It's about the things that you are creating in the moment. So it's very cool in terms of shifting your perspective around not just the stuff that you have, but where you're moving, where you'd like to go. So what you do basically is you grab a piece of paper, a journal, and you write down all the things that you are appreciating and in your life. So that includes the way that you feel, so the way that you are, the way that you do, the things that you do, everything. So it's coming from that perspective of being in that space of, I appreciate the way that I laugh. I appreciate the generosity of my soul. I appreciate the friends who support me. I appreciate that I support other people. I appreciate that this community. I appreciate my clients. I appreciate the compliments that people give me. I appreciate giving compliments to other people. I appreciate my bed. I appreciate sleep. I appreciate the sun. I appreciate rain. I appreciate the smell of fresh coffee. I appreciate cooking. I appreciate my kids. I appreciate the way that my children make me feel. I appreciate the way that my partner makes me feel. I appreciate being single. I appreciate the alone time that I have, because do you see how I mean? The way that you do appreciation is slightly different to the way that you would do gratitude. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've done gratitude exercises before, and I do gratitude. I write down the things that I'm grateful for. But the Rampage of Appreciation is more of a let it flow, what comes to you in the moment. You might like to speak it out. I do find that sometimes when you have to translate from speaking to or thought to writing, some people can get stuck on that. And it might be quicker and easier if you grab your phone and put on a voice memo and record and just do a rampage in a verbal way. So if it's easier for you, or if you've never tried it, and you might find that that's actually, you get the flow a bit better if you're not a writer. I'm a writer, I like to write. And sometimes it's cool to just talk stuff out. It's cool to get excited and speak it out. So try the Rampage of Appreciation, maybe write it out and see how that feels. And then if it feels a bit clunky and you can't quite get the speed of it, like I appreciate this, I appreciate that, then maybe try speaking it instead. And that way you'll be in the moment a bit more too, and you won't be second guessing yourself around, what do I say? What do I write? Is it okay to write this? Is someone going to read it? Like, all that stuff that happens with our monkey mind. Then the speaking it out thing might help you as well. And then you can keep it, listen back to it if you want to, or you can delete it after you've done it. It's the point of it, I guess, is in the moment you feel that appreciation. You feel that gratitude and love for where you are right now and what your life is like and what your goals are. Something to try. Let me know if you like that. Give me a little heart and feel free to comment if you want to, and we will see how that goes for you. The other thing that's really cool is that the archangels, who I work with all the time, the archangels are great to call in terms of helping you with your gratitude and your appreciation. And one of the archangels, Archangel Raguel, he is really good for helping you with harmony, feeling like things are peaceful and calm and he can help you to resolve, if you're feeling a bit unstable and disharmonious, unharmonious. I'm not sure what the word is. If you're not feeling in harmony, then Archangel Raguel is a really good one to call in and do an Archangel prescription with. So you can call him in. His color is aqua blue. Oh my gosh, I did not look at that before I did this today. Of course, that's perfect. So Raguel's color is aqua blue, which is exactly like this beautiful aqua color. So you would visualize that beautiful aqua color around yourself. You would call in Archangel Raguel, and you would just feel that presence of harmony. Feel his presence bringing you harmony and bringing you into that space of gratitude and appreciation and love. And so that's really cool. So the other thing is that in Yasmin Boland's deck of her beautiful Moonology deck, she talks about the manifesting magic at this time, the crystals to use for gratitude, for practicing gratitude, are really good. So Sagittarius, the sign of Sagittarius, Amazonite is really good. Gold tiger's eye, blue tiger's eye, citrine, lapis lazuli, and agate are all good crystals to use at this time of the moon, in terms of being in Sag. And so you can hold it while you're meditating, and then you would visualize that beautiful aqua color surrounding you as you hold the crystal. And it doesn't matter which one of those crystals you hold, you can still visualize that aqua light. And the idea is that will help you to come into that space of gratitude. So if you like crystals, you might like to try that. The other thing to do this week is to use the affirmation, life loves me and I love life. Life loves me and I love life. Beautiful affirmation, a really lovely, it's actually one of Louise Hay's that she used to use all the time to remind you that the universe loves you and is on your side. The universe has your back. You are not alone in this space. So it's really important to remember that when it comes to if you're feeling like things are happening and you're not happy with how things are happening and it's all seems to be going wrong, remember that's a perception, then that space of gratitude will bring you back to the reality of life. And an affirmation like life loves me and I love life is a really beautiful one to, again, remind you that you are actually supported. You're always supported. Hi, Kim. No, I wasn't going to pull any cards today. I am talking about the moon and the concept of gratitude today. So hopefully you're getting something out of this little conversation about gratitude, and maybe you'd like to try the affirmation of life loves me and I love life. And one of the things that I remember actually Abraham Hicks was talking about, that if you want to remind yourself to get into that space of gratitude, you can put little stickers like love hearts or, a little, I have a sticker that says with love on it. And I put those stickers around my house, like on light switches, on my fridge, on the back of the toilet door, on the mirror. And every time I see that with love sticker, I will say to myself, life loves me and I love life. And it's a little trigger, a little something to remind me that every time I touch that light switch, I go, oh, that's right, life loves me and I love life. And you can use any sort of sticker. You might put just a little green sticker on a few different things if you don't want anyone else to know what you're doing. But it's kind of nice to include your family and your kids. You know, kids love this sort of stuff. They're so good at manifesting things, and because they believe so wholeheartedly in their dreams. And it's only as adults that we've started to get untrained around trusting that we can actually have what we desire, that we can have the dreams that we want to achieve. So, just a quick recap. Gratitude, Rampage of Appreciation. Try that one for the next week, every day. Let me know how you go. Doing your little rampage, whether it's written or whether you do it speaking. Laugh a lot. Do lots of things to make yourself laugh this week to really raise that vibration and keep you in a space of feeling good. Ask Archangel Raguel to help you. You can do a meditation, or you can just call him in and say, hey, can you help me with feeling gratitude and harmony this week? And that life loves me and I love life. Fabulous affirmation. And I just wanted to do a little reminder before I go that coming up on the 1st of March, Tuesday the 1st of March, which is next week, at 6:30, where I'm doing another new moon and angel alignment workshop online. If you'd like to join that, the link is in the blurb, and we are going to be working in the new moon in Pisces. So that energy is all about clairvoyance, daydreaming and poetry and visualization and getting into that space of creativity. So if you would like to join me on the 1st of March, that would be amazing. And then we're going to talk about the angels that align with that beautiful new moon in Pisces. 1st of March, online workshop. Have a look at the link in the blurb if you'd like to join me at 6:30 on Tuesday night next week. And coming up in May for term 2, I'm doing another Reiki 1 workshop. When I say workshop, it's actually a series of 4 workshops that come together as a course, a certificate course in Reiki. So if you'd like to start your journey in Reiki and learn how to soothe yourself, help yourself to go to sleep, help your kids to stay calm, reduce pain, relax and really come into yourself and start that spiritual journey, then you might like to contact me about the Reiki 1 course that's coming up in May. So, hi Kerry, nice to see you. It's I'm just about to finish, so it's lovely. You'll have to go back and watch the whole ep. But if you have any questions, please feel free to send me a message. If you're interested in doing some coaching, if you're interested in the moon, if you're interested in angels, then please do send me a message, and I'd be happy to take care of you. Always great to be in touch with you. And now it's time to go. That time just goes quick, so quick. So send me a message if you have any questions. Always good to see you, and take good care and have a wonderful week. The last moon is Sagittarius. It's all about gratitude. Talk to you soon. See you next week. Bye.